Welcome to the Pirate Broadcast, where we interview interesting people doing interesting things, where you can expand your connections, your community. Kindness is cool and smiles are free. And let's get this party started. $4.99. Happy day, everyone. Pirate Broadcast. I am, it's kind of crazy. I got to turn this air conditioning off.
Right. Russ is having a day already.
I'm having a day today. It's like, Tracy. Welcome to the Pirate Broadcast. I'm excited. I'm anticipating 500 episodes. Can you believe it?
Hard to believe, but yes, I can believe it. We're here every day. We're here every Monday through Friday, so I can believe it. But it's crazy.
Just make it stop. Just make it stop.
We're good now. 500. We're good.
We're good. We got this down. I still don't have it down. Fat finger the intro. The other day, did you see where I forgot to turn it off?
Well, I know you forgot to turn it off because I had to go in and tell you that you were still laughing.
I did an entire show the other day on Windchecked that I didn't start the show. I'm just rambling on. I've got a good thing going. I'm on a roll. It's like I'm just talking about whatever I was talking about at the time. It's just like I looked up and I'm going, oh, why isn't Facebook connecting? It's like
I did a live stream the other day where my boom here, my microphone, I had it pushed to the side and I forgot to pull it in front of me. I did turn it on, but I forgot to pull it in front of me. So it was sitting on the side of the room, but everybody said that they actually could hear me, but there was an echo. So luckily I did 10 minutes of the video without having my microphone in front of me. Oh, it happens. The beauty of live streaming.
Oh, 500. Amazing.
Good morning, Howard.
Howard, how are you doing? I'm just really excited about it. And also somewhat I'm just taking it all in, Tracy.
Reflecting.
That's a good way of explaining it, because it's taken a lot of effort, time, and energy, and we're really doing a lot of work together over the last year. Your anniversary was what, last week? 1 year anniversary?
Or a couple weeks ago, I think. I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
August 24th, I believe it was.
And I just know that, the 24th. Mm-hmm. And I just know that how many episodes and how many adventures we had. A lot of people, we've had a really good luck out of 500 episodes of the people that didn't show up.
There aren't that many. We've only
had not that many.
Well, have we had any complete we've had a couple, I think, complete no-shows, but maybe one or two. The rest we've had cancellations at the last minute that haven't been on, but they've at least let us know that they were canceling. But I think we did have a couple no-shows where they just didn't show up and we didn't hear from them.
Yeah.
But maybe once, twice, not a lot.
Well, to your credit, we get a lot of people. I have a lot of people that end the show and say, yeah, it was a great experience. You all the notifications, Tracy did a great job keeping me on top of it, reminding me, making sure that everything's good, everything's great. And that's the whole purpose of the Pirate Syndicate, is to be able to provide this service, this experience, and this commitment to other people that want to do shows. And it's just amazing job that you do. And you've added a lot of value to the show.
It's funny because the other day I know somebody said that, oh, she reminded me a lot. Or I got plenty of reminders, and then that makes me feel like maybe it's too much. But
no, it's not too much. It's not too much. I missed a show the other day. I was supposed to be on an episode, and the only notification I got was a meeting invite. When I initially got it like 2 months ago. And because it was at 6 a.m. on a Friday, I missed it. It's like I
Who
don't have
commits to
anything.
something that early in the morning?
Crazy people like me.
I would never do that.
I was
9
on
o'clock
one
is tough for me.
I was on the other one the other day at 5.
That's insane. Was it somebody overseas, I assume? I hope.
East Coast, 8 a.m.
Oh, okay, then I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Who wants to go live at 5 a.m.?
It's insane. It's insane. Elise is here. Good morning, Russ and Tracy. So close to 500. Amazing. Thank you so much, Elise. Good morning, Russ. It's good to see you and Tracy laughing and having fun. We have a blast,
We do
Mark.
have fun.
Yeah, we do have fun. Angie, love you. Thank you so much. Good
Love you,
morning.
Angie.
Thank you for being here, showing up. I think the strategy is we're going to take some time off after 500. She's going, yeah, it's about time, Russ.
Yes.
And quit scheduling those damn holidays. Because you know what? 500 is on Monday.
It's on the holiday. Of course it is.
It's on the holiday.
I feel bad that I said that last time. I wasn't saying it in a bad way. I was just saying it in a joking way that, of course, the last day is on a holiday. Can't get those holidays off for us, no matter how hard I try.
When I first started this, I think I was doing 7 days a week. Even on weekends.
It's hard. It's hard. It is hard being there every Monday through Friday. And I don't want to sound like I'm complaining because I love this job and I love you and you're amazing. And I feel like you make it sound like I'm always yelling at you. And I am never yelling. I have never yelled.
She has never yelled
I
at me.
have never yelled.
However, you have provided me with
strongly.
You have provided me excellent guidance and feedback.
I hope so.
Yes, you have. You have helped me a lot, and I appreciate all of the time. Wendy says, what does Wendy say? Hello, pirate brothers and sisters. Do we have any other genders on the pirate ship? No, we do not.
We might. You don't know.
There's no confusion here. No apologies. Almost half. I almost had a baby on Labor Day. Okay, every day a baby is born is Labor Day for someone.
It's absolutely Labor Day.
I can't relate to that.
I can. I've had 2 very long labors, so I can definitely relate to that.
Both my boys were 10 days overdue, and they had to be induced, and they were both of them were almost 10-pound babies.
Oh, gosh, that's horrifying. Both of mine were early. One was early on her own. She was impatient, wanted to get life going, and she has not stopped 23 years later. She is still the same way. She is impatient. She's go, go, go all the time. And my other one had to be induced 2 weeks early because I was diabetic. I had gestational diabetes, and they kept telling me she was huge. They kept saying this baby's huge. And so we're going to induce you 2 weeks early. And then the whole night I was in labor for 27 hours.
Oh my gosh.
And every time they checked me, they're like, have they told you how huge this baby is? I'm like, shut up. You're killing me right now. Just take it, cut it out. I don't want to have this birth. She ended up being 7 pounds. I don't know what they were talking about, but it was a very long labor, but both of mine were early. So I didn't have to deal with being overdue. That would have probably been really obnoxious because I had summer babies. I didn't want to be pregnant any longer than I needed to be.
I can't imagine.
There you go. Wendy's right. Pass a pineapple through your nose, Russ. There you go.
Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll pass.
And Ashley says that. Ashley, that's my daughter's name is Ashley. Angie says that's funny because she's so tiny now, and she really is. She's a tiny little thing. I don't know how she's my child. I don't know how we share DNA because I am not a tiny person, and I have this teeny tiny little daughter.
Yeah. It's so amazing that they grow up. I was having a great time, great conversation with my son the other day because he's now thinking he wants to do a website and run a business online, and he's been in traditional work. He's doing well, and he calls me up and he goes, can you teach me how to build a website? I said, sure, love to teach you how to build a website. Then maybe you can actually do all the maintenance on all my websites. If I teach you right, you can do all the maintenance on my websites. So we were talking about what's going to take place next, Tracy.
Yes.
And
What's going to take place next, Russ?
so here's my thought. Here's my thought process. And I've already screwed it up. Because I changed my booking. I changed my booking for 2 weeks off after the 6th. And just I'm gonna decompress and just walk away, digital detox somewhat. And then we're gonna come back on Tuesday. I'm gonna take Mondays and Fridays off. I'm gonna do Tuesday morning, Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday at 5, and Friday at and then I'm gonna take Friday off.
You're already
But then I'm
confusing yourself.
Huh?
Tuesday and Thursday mornings and Wednesday afternoon, early evening.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Spit it out.
Yeah. I can't. I'm just
You do have Wednesdays on the calendar, but I was a little confused by that. I'm not going to lie, because I didn't think we
It
were
was
going to
supposed to be. It was supposed to be a panel discussion.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We were going to try to do at least, but I guess we can put individuals there at the same time. I just wanted the evening one to be different.
Yeah, me
than the
too.
morning one.
Yeah, and then I'm also gonna. I think I'm gonna accelerate my Amazon lives. However, that's not going to be a post. That's going to be a process. That's not going to be transcription. So,
you should put Angie and I on Amazon Live. We'll sell stuff for you.
Yeah, we could have a party. We should do that.
We're so much more entertaining. Sorry, but we are.
Yes, you are.
We bring up the entertainment level.
Yes.
Even though we haven't done our own podcast in like 3 months.
Yeah, what's that all about?
We keep talking about it, but
you have to
during the break. I'm for sure going to do my other podcast, because now it's like work. When I started the podcast and came up with the idea for it, we were just starting doing this. And now that I do this every day, it's a lot harder to want to do that. It's a lot harder to want to live stream and want a podcast and want to edit and do all those other things when I do it every day.
Yeah, it is.
I admit it. I still love our concept. I love our shows. And we've actually had, I think, about 20, 30 likes on our page, even though we haven't done anything in 3 months. So there are people that are still finding it and enjoying it, even though we only have 4 episodes. We don't have 500. We have 4. We can't even get to 5, let alone 500. So that is just a testament to how amazing 500 episodes is, because we can't even get to 5.
A lot of people don't realize what it takes to get it all done, do they?
Well, it's not like Angie and I don't talk all the time. We can just turn on the camera.
All you got to do is turn the camera on and have a conversation.
We were not live streaming, but video chatting yesterday. But we had another friend with us. If she wasn't with us, we could have just turned the camera on and let's record. Let's do it.
Do it. I dare you. I dare you. Yeah, Wendy says, not enough coffee.
I'm not a coffee drinker. That's why I'm drinking real healthy Diet Pepsi in the morning. I need caffeine, but I'm not a coffee drinker. So that's a bummer.
Yeah. When Angie says you'll definitely have to float while you're off.
And I need to float. Angie needs to take me to float, because you guys keep talking about this. And I have never floated. No, I didn't even know it was a thing until you guys started talking about it.
The first time I heard about floating was in Idaho when I was a musician. And the University of Idaho had this thing, isolation tank. And I think it was part of a science experiment for some kids or something like that. And that's the first time I had heard about it. And I didn't get to go because we were leaving town, but they were talking about it. And it's like, oh, that sounds so cool. I want to do that. And so I didn't get to go until, I don't know, 2 years ago. When was it, Angie? I don't remember.
I don't know. Angie and I were together and we were driving someplace, and then you guys were on the phone and she's like, you need to go float. And I was like, what is that? I had no idea what that was. When you got off the phone, I'm like, explain, please. I've never heard of floating, but now I want to try it.
Yeah. Mel didn't like it. My sister didn't really care for it. Rob says, wow, 500 episodes coming up. That is so incredible, Russ Johns. I couldn't have done it without Tracy.
You could have, because you did it for 100 and some episodes before I got here. So you could have. It might have driven you crazy, though. It would have been hard to do it by yourself for
It would have been crazier.
that many episodes. You wouldn't have had the time.
The wildest episode was in the car after I broke my hip.
And I missed that one. See, that was before I came on board.
Yeah, that was before you came on board.
You've done it from the party.
It seems like you've been here the whole time, though. I mean,
I know, because you've talked about those things so much that I feel like I was there. I feel like I was a part of it then, but I was not. I was supposed to start before that. We had talked before that about me starting, but then your dad died and that delayed everything for a while.
Yeah.
So that was right before that. It was about 3 weeks before that, I think, before your dad died is when we first talked about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been over a year now. So
crazy. My dog just keeps barking. Sorry, she's a barker. She's annoying. She wants attention. She's growling in the other room.
What's she growling out?
She wants my daughter to wake up. That's what she does. She's in my daughter's bed growling at her because she wants her to wake up.
Oh no. Hi, Isis.
We're going to arrival later, so sorry. Go ahead.
That's so funny. Tracy and I are the same person pretty much. That's probably why. Yeah, Angie started telling me about, you need to meet Tracy. Tracy'd be great. It's like,
I first met Angie at her house when she had a party for a Packer game and a football game. I hope everybody knows who the Packers are. But she had a party at her house and we knew each other from mutual friends. We had talked, but we had never met each other in person. And I swear it was about 5 minutes after I walked in, I knew she was going to be my best friend for life. We just are so much alike. We think so similarly about things, and we have the best time together. She's an amazing person. If you don't know Angie, you should. I feel bad for you that you don't know her.
You're underprivileged. It's a privilege. Hyatt says, y'all have a great holiday. Yes, Hyatt. Are you going to join us on Monday? We got a Monday show.
Yeah, what are you doing on Monday?
I'm just going to highlight everybody that's been on. Do something.
Even I don't know what you're doing on Monday. I don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's a Friday.
I didn't know we didn't have a guest today until 2 days ago. I was like, oh, we don't have anybody scheduled for.
Well, that's what I started to say, is because I rescheduled September and I inadvertently blocked out today from the schedule.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because I changed all Friday schedules and this was Friday. So it was like, okay. Oh, dang it. Well, I think I could highlight Tracy and thank Tracy for all her hard work and effort. And, because you helped me so much.
Well, at first I thought we miscounted because when I looked at Spreaker, it had said 497 episodes. And I knew we only had one guest and then the 500 show. And I was like, well, that only puts us to 499. Did we miscount? And then I realized that we didn't have anybody scheduled for today. And it was going to be a solo show. So I started panicking. I was like, boy, did we screw that up?
We've been talking about it for weeks.
I know. Well, I knew that I counted it and I knew that you counted it. And I'm like, but I can believe that we could both miscount. I could see that happening. But it is correct. Now that I added in this show, we will be at 500 on Monday.
Yeah.
So we didn't mess it up.
So I want to ask the pirate crew here. Do you have any recommendations for Monday's show? Do you want to see anything? You want to hear anything? You want to hear deeper stories? You want to hear a longer story? I think we'll just my goal, Tracy, was I just wanted to go through some of the episodes and reflect back on the journey and how it started and what started it. And
I think that would be good. I think it would be good to hear how you came up with the idea, what made you decide to do it, how long it took you to decide to actually push that button and go live. All of those things. I think they'd be interesting to hear because I don't even know if I've heard the origin story of the pirate broadcast.
Not from the very beginning. Yeah. I remember when LinkedIn Live first started, I used to post videos and they came out upside down. They wouldn't post upright. Every time I turned it.
That has to be a camera thing, right? Not.
No, it was LinkedIn's
It was
first.
LinkedIn
It
Lives.
was LinkedIn. Yeah, it was broken. It was
That would be
broken.
funny.
Yeah,
That would be funny.
I was on LinkedIn before, so yeah, I'll talk about that. I'll talk about the origin story and how it arrived and how it evolved and all the wonderful people that I met along the way,
Because I know
like you.
when I started, it very much was a process of I actually didn't want to do videos at all, to people asking me to do them and me being like, hell no, I'm never going to be on camera. You're never going to get me to do that. That's not going to happen. To a year later, finally deciding to go live on Facebook in a private group because I didn't want to be public. To a year later, to finally going onto YouTube. And now I don't do it regularly, only when something happens. I have a very specific niche audience, and I only go live when something newsworthy happens.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just was live a couple weeks ago, and about a month before that, and then it was a long stretch. Maybe it was 6 months, 8 months before that. So I'm very just depending on what is going on with my thing that I cover.
Yeah.
So I
Did
cover
you
legal. I cover legal stuff. That's
illegal stuff?
legal
You
stuff.
know
Yeah,
that
legal.
crime and punishment is the number one category for podcasting right now.
I believe it. True crime's a big thing. I mean, that's what mine is. Mine is the legal issues surrounding wrongful convictions. That is what my podcast is about, or my live stream. I don't do a podcast. I just do I have a YouTube channel. So
Yeah.
when there's specific news in a wrongful conviction case, then I will cover the legal issues. There's currently the case we follow, the Stephen Avery case has a petition for review with the Wisconsin State Supreme Court. So I go on and I talk about all the legalities involved with that, how that works, and what was said in the brief, that the petition that was filed, and breaking it down so that the layperson can understand all the legal stuff. That's what I do, in case anybody was wondering and wants to look at my channel. It's called
Yeah.
the Scales of Injustice. But like I said, unless you care about wrongful convictions, you don't want to subscribe.
Yeah, they
Way to
might
sell
want
it, hey?
to. They just might want to hang out with Tracy. You never know.
I ramble. I do solo broadcasts, and so I ramble for an hour and a half. But I get, it's nice. I get. Sometimes I've had about 150 people watching live, and
That's awesome.
watching me try to keep up with the comments while talking is fun. I look like an
It's
idiot.
it's an adventure, isn't it?
I sound like an idiot, but people enjoy it.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
Wendy says, birthing a pirate, the messy and exhausting, think pineapple. And the week you took off and dropped your numbers by 1,000. Yes, I actually did take a week. I forgot about that. How could I forget about that, Angie?
When was that? That was before me.
Yeah, it was long. That was very early on. That was very early on. I have to figure out when that was. Good morning. That's so funny. And it's been a great community. There's so many amazing people I've met over the years all over the world, and caught up and created relationships and had a ton of fun. And it's been an adventure. It has really been an adventure. So I'll give the origin. I'll talk about the origin story and bring a few people not into the conversation, but into the story, and talk about how the pirate broadcast evolved.
Well, you can bring on some surprise guests, but if you go over 30 minutes, I'm not transcribing it.
You don't even have to worry about the transcription.
Because that gets crazy when you start bringing in multiple people. It gets confusing and it gets long.
Yeah.
And I will never forget your 2-hour Christmas show. I actually transcribed that sucker on Christmas. That's the only holiday I will complain about. That was the only one that I was upset with, was that you did not tell me we were doing a 2-hour show on Christmas.
I wasn't expecting you to be there.
And I just sat there waiting for it to get done.
Oh my gosh.
And then it took me 3 hours to transcribe it. And I was not even trying to make it good. I spent like 7 hours working on Christmas. So that's the only time, I will be honest, that was the only time that I was a little upset.
I'm sorry
about it. So just warn me ahead of time and I'm fine.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. So if you do that on Monday, that's fine, but I'm not transcribing it. That's all I'm saying. Oops, sorry, just hit my thing.
Angie says it was October 2019.
Oh, that was very early on then.
Yeah. I had to think about when I started.
I thought the show didn't start until COVID.
No, it was
Oh.
way before COVID.
Well, then you must have
Actually,
spread out a bit.
I actually started the Pirate Syndicate before COVID.
Yeah, that I knew, but I thought that the pirate broadcast didn't start until COVID or around that time.
No, it was before that.
Because I didn't come on until August, and the whole shutdown was in March.
Yeah.
So I thought those 100 shows was in that period of time: March, April, May, June, July, August. I thought that was. She must have taken some breaks then.
Yeah, I think I actually started. I think I started the show before I started the show. If formally, I had episodes before that. So.
You were doing live streaming before you actually had a formal.
Yeah.
Anything. Let me look. I'm looking now because I'm curious. I have Spreaker open, so I just got to scroll through here.
Yeah. And the place that Rob says, got to run. Much love to both of you, and congrats on coming up with the milestone of 500. Russ Johns, thank you for being an awesome guest on week's episode. Yeah, the virtual happy hour experience with the Drunken Grape. It was awesome. Had a great time. Thanks for the shout out on today on Friday too, Rob. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rob. Okay, in the first show was in the news from the pirate broadcast was November 12th, 2019. You did 2 shows actually that day. There's 2 dated that day. It's in the news from the pirate broadcast, and then the second one was only 6 minutes long, the mobile traveling pirate broadcast.
Yeah. That's where I was experimenting. You know me.
Yeah, so those were the first ones. Those were all in November. And you were doing them. You did 2 on the 15th, 2 on or 3, 4, 5. Oh my God, 6, 7. What were you doing? 8. There were like 10 of them on the 16th. You must have done a bunch and then uploaded them. Is that what you did?
Yeah. They're probably old shows that I just decided to create them in a podcast.
Yeah, because then you have a ton of them on the 17th as well.
Yeah.
So that's why. Okay.
Those were shows that I had done previously on live.
Got it.
So there you go.
November 2019.
Yeah. Well, we'll have an adventure regardless. So I think I'm going to also change up probably the intro and highlight the Pirate Syndicate. Angie said that would be good.
What did she say?
I think you had been doing it a few weeks, maybe a month. Yes.
Okay.
Or maybe it was April 2020.
No, she's saying it was October 2000. I don't know what she's talking about anymore. Angie knows better than we do. Angie should be on.
Yeah.
If she didn't have that, had to go back to work in the office, then she could come on and talk to us.
Yeah, you must have called it something else before. I was doing something else before. It was, and then I also did 2-minute tips in 10 minutes or less for a year before that. So kind of crazy. Well, Tracy.
Yeah.
It's been a great 499 episodes.
It has been. And time flies.
It does fly. And also, everyone, I'm going to take holidays off going forward.
Because Tracy's been bringing it up for how many times?
Well, I mean, for me to jump on is no big.
Well, in general, I don't mind. I don't want to work on Christmas again, and I don't want to work on Thanksgiving. Those 2 are the 2 that I don't want to work on those days.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to work 7 hours on Christmas.
Well, I think it's a good thing. I could jump on live and do nothing, and I can, if I really feel compelled to jump online, but I don't have to. So, but it's nice to be able to have help, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you too.
And it's really nice to be able to do this. So everyone, if you're available and you're willing to have a great storytelling opportunity, join me on Monday, September 6th for episode 500.
Can't wait.
So it'll be fun. And I can't promise it'll be 30 minutes. It might even be 25 minutes. And we don't have to transcribe it either. All right, Tracy.
I have nothing planned on Monday, so do what you want. Take
deal.
as much time as you want.
All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone. I love you all. Pirate Broadcast, all the pirates in the community. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your support over the years. And look forward to talking on Monday. Take care. Bye. See you, Tracy. Oh, hey, I got to talk to you about Facebook too.
Okay.
But you're going to go to the movie too.
I'm going to the movie, so I do not want to be late for my movie.
All right. See you later, everyone. Bye. Because kindness is cool and smiles are free. Thank you for joining the Pirate Broadcast. If you found this content valuable, please like, comment, and share it across your social media channels. I would love the opportunity to help others grow in their business. The Pirate Syndicate is a platform where you show up, we produce the show. It's that easy. If you want to be seen, be heard, and be talked about, join the Pirate Syndicate today.